This is a product video for the Austral Retractaway 4D clothesline. In this video regarding the Austral Retractaway 4D retractable clothesline, we'll talk about some of the product images for it, the specifications and dimensions, color options, mounting options, and the installation of it as well. With the Austral Retractaway 4D, it is a retractable clothesline, which means it can be mounted in a number of different ways. This one here is installed between underneath of a deck over to a wall, but there are different ways you can install this clothesline, and it's very flexible in the way it can be mounted. It is a very compact and space-saving design. All of the Austral products are Australian made, and Austral is the only company still left in Australia making retractable clothesline products. So we really love to support the Austral brand, and it's great for many different reasons, and it's really high quality finish as well that we'll talk about in a moment. With the clothesline as well, it is all steel cabinet and then high quality heavy duty plastics finish where they do use plastics. You simply pull the bar out with the lines on it and then attach to the receiving bracket, which is indicated with the arrow there on the left hand side image, and then you lock the lines off. So really easy to use, compact design as well. The clothesline cabinet is made from galvanised steel, and then it's powder coated in a range of colours, so that's why Austral are able to offer a 20-year guarantee on their products. It's the biggest guarantee of any of the clothesline companies, Australian made ones, for the guarantee, and it will last a lifetime. We really got some lovely feedback for the Austral products, and you know you won't be let down. With the specifications from the Austral Retractaway 4D clothesline, it is made by Austral, which is an Australian made clothesline company. Depending how far out this clothesline sets up will depend on how much line space you get, but if you do set it up at the maximum of 8 metres, with the 5 lines you do get 40 metres of drying space, warranty of 20 years, and you get 5 lines. The distance along the wall, where width of it is 0.8 of a metre or 800 millimetres, and it comes just out from the wall, not very much, at 125 millimeters or 0.125 of a meter. If you wanted to see roughly the dimensions of the clothesline, you can get out the smartphone and your camera app and take a photo of this QR code, and then it'll allow you to visualize roughly how much space the clothesline will take up on your wall as well. When it comes to the colour options of the clothesline, the Retractaway 4D does come in a couple of colours, which are standard colours Australia-wide, which are your classic cream and woodland grey. But if you do live in New South Wales, you do have more colour options, which include the surf mist, white, black, monument and heritage green colours. So if you're in New South Wales only, you do have a much bigger clothesline colour selection, but if you're outside of New South Wales, you just have the 2 colours of classic cream and woodland grey to choose from. When it comes to the mounting of the Austral Retractaway 4D clothesline, the standard mounting of it is from a wall surface like a masonry or concrete wall or a brick wall to another brick wall, but it can be mounted in a number of different ways other than that, which we'll talk about in a moment. You can also purchase a post kit for the clothesline, so if you don't have a suitable wall surface to mount to, or if you're putting, for example, the clothesline on a wall and then pulling out to somewhere where you don't have somewhere to anchor on the other end, you can get a post. When it comes to the post, there's 2 different types of posts. There's the standard post, which is indicated on the left hand side post, so that would be for installing into a grass area where you dig a hole and concrete the post in. But if you had a flat concrete slab area, you can get the plated post, which is indicated by the right hand post with a plate welded on the bottom, and that's for bolting down to concrete slabs. So where you'd use the post is a number of different ways. One is with the clothesline mounted on a wall, pulling out to a post, or you can also do a post to post type setup where the clothesline's mounted as indicated here with the clothesline on a post, and then it would pull out to another post. So there's a few different ways as well you can mount the clothesline. Another accessory is the Austral Retractaway mount bar. This mount bar is only required if you're putting the clothesline on a post. You can see here the clothesline's just on a slight angle, so you can see the mount bar behind it. The mount bar is only required if you're putting the clothesline on a post. Some people get a little confused that they need a mount bar if they're putting it on a wall. If you're only putting it on a post, that's the only instance you would need the mount bar for your clothesline. If you're putting the clothesline on a wall, then you don't need the mount bar. One other accessory you can get from Austral is a ground socket. So this is for the post setup if you're doing the standard posts. So if you had to do clothesline on a wall, for example, pulling out to a post, but you wanted that post to be able to remove for any reason, if it was in the way or you wanted to have the ability to move it to play cricket or soccer or something with the kids, then you can install that post with an optional ground socket, so that post slides into that socket, but it also allows it to be removed if you didn't want to have it there on the day. If you need further assistance with installing the Austral Retractaway 40 clothesline in your home, Lifestyle Clotheslines does have a full clothesline installer network available, and all of the products come fully backed by 100-day happiness guarantee. If you need any further information or tips or advice on the Austral Retractaway 40 or any of the other Australian-made clothesline products that we do, please feel free to contact us on 1300 798 779 at any time, or at lifestyleclotheslines.com.au.